And I'm delighted to welcome the Hobbit heroes, as I prefer to think of them, the Eric and Ernie of the Middle-earth, Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd. Congratulations on the film, first up.
Thanks, mate.
I thought it was incredible. I think it's probably the finest fantasy film I have ever seen.
Wow.
In my life, really great.
You've seen a few movies, eh?
I've seen almost nothing but fantasy films. But you must be delighted with it, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a really special one. It seems to have got the kind of match between these big battle scenes and the characters. It just seems to work really, really well. The rhythms are perfect.
How was it the first time you watched it with an audience?
It was pretty special. But I was kind of still watching it for performance.
Seeing all the zips and stuff.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But the third, I watched it the third time, and then I watched it as a movie, and it just blew me away. And the audience were cheering during the movie, applauding.
Well, the one I watched, I saw it this morning, and the screening I went to was largely critics, I think, and even they applauded several times, and that's
great,
quite something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dominic, you're right in the middle of one of the biggest battles that take place in all three of the movies. How does that compare, the filming of something like that, to seeing the end result when Jackson's added all the other many elements?
The filming for me was essentially a mixture of a huge amount of green screen sitting on what we called the phony pony, which was a horse that was oversized for my Hobbit kind of gait, and a lot of waving around and jostling. And Pete would come in and he'd say, he'd paint the picture. You know, you're going through an elephant's legs and you have to go left, you have to go right, and we did a whole bunch of combinations of that. And then there was a Pelennor Fields. There was a huge plain with not as many horses, but a whole bunch of horses, hey? And very choreographed, and so they splice it all together. It never feels truly as hectic as what you're seeing in the film, but I mean, for an actor, that's quite good, to watch a film and be surprised, you know. There's always little bits that Pete leaves, even for us guys that were working with him, you know.
But there's so much going on in those sequences. I mean, it really is remarkable that he can keep all that together.
Yeah, you know.
Sorry,
we can't. Wait.
Eric and Ernie. It's Eric and Ernie.
Whoa! I love the shot of a big rock getting thrown from Minas Tirith, and as it hits the orcs, there's a mist of red blood just flies out after it. Just those little touches.
I didn't catch that. I will catch that on the next viewing when I go back.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry,
You
deliberately.
lying pig.
I had a little bit of moistness around here, but I wear contact lenses, and that's a recurring thing, and I thank you not to mention that. Can I just, two things before you go? I know you want to get on with the party. One is the food here. Much of it is lovely. I'm not criticising. I don't want to seem ungrateful, okay? But in the semi-darkness that we had in this room before you guys came in and lit it up with your star power and charisma, I put one of these items in my mouth. Turned out it's a whole pickled onion.
Beautiful.
Now, I've got Liv coming in any minute now. I'm thinking that's...
She loves onions.
Queered my chances.
She was just talking outside. She was really looking forward to kissing you as well.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's so nice seeing you not with curly wigs on as well.
Yeah, we're handsome, aren't we?
You are both very good-looking young men.
Thank you very much.
And he cried as well.
I cried like a big, fat baby.
See? Honestly, it's a beautiful thing.
There were a lot of women outside the cinema earlier on. No doubt very excited to see the two of you. One or two of them may have been there for Orlando Bloom. I'm just guessing. He's not here with us right now. Orlando, what can you tell me about Orlando?
He's a stunning, stunning prince, isn't he?
Yeah, but he does stink.
It's real bad BO problems. He's just, you know, he's the combination, which is sickening, of a good-looking guy and a very sweet man. He makes you feel sick.
And the way his career's going, and he hasn't changed a bit, and that's honestly. We went down to visit him on Troy's set, and he's just Orlando, the same Orlando who just left Drama School.
But we are trying to scupper him. If you meet him in a men's room, and you talk to him while he's urinating, he will stop urinating. He can't listen and urinate at the same time.
Wow.
So we're trying to get this involved into modern day
Technically,
culture.
that's not a Shy Willy, I believe.
Yeah, Shy Willy. Well,
Is that not a film?
No. It should have been a sequel to Free Willy. He's free, but he doesn't like talking to him.
Yeah.
Well, with that bombshell, I think we should conclude our meeting. I'm very disappointed it's the last film.
Me too. Well, they are talking about trying to do something else, and we've been saying you can't. The ring's gone. You know, we're back in the Shire, everything's cool, but they're talking. I mean, The Hobbit is something they're talking about, and The Adventures of Merry and Pippin. Should be really boring, just eating bacon.
How about a prequel where we find out how Vin Diesel becomes the Big Eye?
He read for Aragorn.
Did he?
It's true, mate.
Vin Diesel as Aragorn.
Apparently it was very good.
Yeah. But if it's a choice between Lord of the Rings and Triple X, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Guys, lovely to see you again. Billy,
Good to see you.
Well done, Dominic. Marvellous. Enjoy the party. Take my advice, give the onions a swerve.
Okay. Thank you.